The Arizona desert looks endless. Miles of burning rock stretch beneath a blazing sun. Giant saguaro cacti stand like silent guardians across the dry landscape, while hot wind sweeps dust through empty canyons. During the day, temperatures climb so high that even the ground itself can burn exposed skin. Most creatures hide from the deadly heat. Birds vanish into shade. Small mammals disappear underground. Even predators wait for cooler hours before hunting. At first glance, the desert feels lifeless. But beneath the cracked earth, something ancient is moving. Hidden inside a dark burrow under loose rock and thorny cactus roots, a heavy reptile slowly opens its eyes. Its thick black body is covered in bright orange and pink patterns that almost glow against the darkness. Tiny bead-like scales cover its skin like armored stones. The creature moves carefully, dragging itself toward the entrance of the burrow with slow confidence. This is the Gila Monster, one of the only venomous lizards on Earth. A reptile so mysterious and feared that for centuries people believed it was a creature of nightmares. Long before modern science understood the animal, old desert legends warned travelers about a poisonous lizard that could kill with a single bite. Some stories claimed its breath was toxic. Others believed its touch alone brought death. In isolated desert towns across Arizona and northern Mexico, people feared the creature so deeply that many refused to even say its name aloud. Most of those terrifying stories were myths. But the truth about the Gila Monster is still powerful enough to inspire fear. Because hidden beneath its slow movement is a dangerous predator armed with venom, crushing jaws, and millions of years of survival experience. The reptile slowly crawls out into the morning sunlight. Its thick tail swings behind its body, storing precious fat reserves that help it survive long periods without food. Unlike fast desert hunters that chase prey across open ground, the Gila Monster survives through patience. Every movement is deliberate. Every step conserves energy. In the brutal Arizona desert, wasting energy can mean death. The Gila Monster understands this better than almost any other creature. For most of its life, the reptile remains underground. Scientists believe it spends nearly 90% of its existence hidden inside burrows or rocky shelters. Some may stay below the surface for days or even weeks at a time, waiting for the right temperatures to emerge safely. That is one reason sightings are so rare. Thousands of people travel through Arizona's deserts every year without ever seeing one. Yet beneath their feet, these ancient reptiles continue surviving exactly as they have for millions of years. The Gila Monster belongs to one of the oldest groups of lizards on Earth. Its ancestors lived alongside giant prehistoric animals long before humans appeared in North America. While countless species disappeared over time, this reptile endured droughts, climate shifts, predators, and changing landscapes. It became a master of survival. As the sun rises higher, the desert begins heating rapidly. But the Gila Monster continues moving across rocky ground, flicking its dark forked tongue in and out of the air. That tongue acts like a chemical detector. Tiny scent particles floating through the desert attach to the tongue and transfer information directly to a special sensory organ inside the reptile's mouth. With this ability, the Gila Monster can locate hidden prey beneath soil, inside nests, or under rocks. And despite its heavy appearance, it is an extremely effective hunter. The reptile feeds mostly on eggs and vulnerable young animals. Bird nests hidden in cactus cavities become valuable food sources. Reptile eggs buried beneath warm sand are quickly discovered. Small mammals hiding underground can also become targets. The Gila Monster does not need to hunt often. When it finds food, it eats enormous amounts at once. Scientists have recorded individuals consuming nearly 1/3 of their body weight in a single feeding. In the harsh desert where meals are unpredictable, this ability becomes essential for survival. The reptile approaches a hidden nest beneath loose rock. Its powerful claws scrape dirt aside slowly. Inside are several eggs. In seconds, the Gila monster begins swallowing them whole, crushing shells with strong jaws, while thick muscles help force the meal downward. Nothing is wasted. Every bit of nutrition matters in the unforgiving desert environment. But the reptile's most famous weapon is not its jaws alone. It is the venom. Unlike venomous snakes that inject toxins through hollow fangs, the Gila monster delivers venom differently. Grooved teeth in its lower jaw allow venom to flow into wounds, while the reptile bites and chews down harder. And once it bites, it rarely lets go immediately. Victims describe the pain as intense and burning, spreading rapidly through the body. Swelling begins quickly. Weakness, dizziness, and nausea often follow. The bite can feel terrifying because the reptile clamps down with incredible force, while venom continues entering the wound. For predators, that painful defense becomes a powerful warning. Coyotes learn quickly. Birds of prey avoid attacking brightly colored adults. Even humans who underestimate the reptile often regret it instantly. Yet despite its fearsome reputation, the Gila monster is not naturally aggressive. It does not hunt humans. It does not chase people. Most bites happen only when someone tries to capture, handle, or provoke the reptile. Left alone, the animal usually attempts to escape rather than fight. Its bright orange and black patterns serve as nature's warning sign. Danger. Stay away. As afternoon heat begins turning the desert into an oven, the reptile retreats towards shade beneath a rocky outcrop. Temperatures in Arizona can rise above 110 degrees Fahrenheit during summer. For many animals, direct exposure becomes deadly. But the Gila monster has perfected the art of survival. It becomes active mainly during cooler mornings, evenings, or after rainfall. During extreme heat, it disappears underground where temperatures remain stable and moisture levels are safer. Inside its burrow, the reptile slows its activity dramatically. Its heartbeat lowers. Energy consumption drops. The desert above may seem empty and silent, but underground, life continues in darkness. Rain clouds gather far away over the desert mountains. For a brief moment, lightning flashes across the Arizona sky. Then rain begins falling onto dry stone and cactus forests. The desert transforms almost instantly. The smell of wet earth fills the air. Insects emerge. Small animals leave hiding places. And from underground burrows, Gila monsters appear once again to explore the cooler landscape. These rare desert rains are critical for survival. Water pools briefly between rocks before disappearing back into the earth. Plants bloom rapidly. Prey becomes more active. For the Gila monster, such moments bring opportunity. The reptile moves through wet sand beneath the darkening sky like a survivor from another age. Its thick, armored skin glistens under flashes of lightning. Every feature of its body has been shaped by millions of years inside one of the harshest environments on Earth. But perhaps the most surprising thing about the Gila monster is how its deadly venom ended up helping humans. For generations, scientists studied the reptile's venom carefully. Inside it, they discovered unique compounds unlike anything previously known. One of those compounds eventually helped researchers develop important medicines used to treat diabetes. A creature once feared as a desert monster became part of life-saving medical research. Nature often hides healing within danger. The same venom that protects the reptile from predators now helps millions of people around the world manage serious health conditions. Yet despite its ancient success, the Gila monster faces growing threats. Arizona's deserts are changing rapidly. Roads now cut across ancient reptile habitats. Expanding cities replace rocky wilderness with concrete and buildings. Vehicles kill many reptiles during seasonal movements. Climate change brings shifting weather patterns and longer periods of extreme heat. For a creature that depends on fragile desert ecosystems, even small environmental changes can become dangerous. Wildlife experts now work to protect remaining habitats across the American Southwest. Laws protect the Gila monster in many areas, making it illegal to harm or capture the reptile without permission. Because once ancient creatures disappear, they cannot be replaced. Night slowly falls across Arizona. The desert cools beneath a sky filled with stars. Cactus shadows stretch across silent sand, while distant coyotes howl through the darkness. Then movement appears near a rocky hillside. A thick body crawls slowly into moonlight. Black and orange scales shine beneath the pale glow of the desert night. The Gila monster continues its ancient journey exactly as its ancestors did millions of years ago. Slow, patient, fearless. A venomous survivor hidden beneath the sands of Arizona. One of the last living reptiles from a world long forgotten. And somewhere deep in the silent desert, the monster still walks,